Hi, I'm Doris Ingram. I'm a watercolor artist. My style is fairly realistic. I love to be outside. I always paint on site if I can. Being outside is important to me when I paint, to be on the scene. I adore architecture, so old barns and old farmhouses are especially appealing. I have traveled to Europe quite a few times. I love painting in France and Italy, and especially, again, old buildings. The stonework is wonderfully appealing. Watercolor is very portable. It's clean and it's easy and it's very fresh. I paint also in oil, but it doesn't have the same sparkly presence that watercolor has. Probably about 55 years ago, my mother had a dear friend who moved down here, and my mother saw this little house down the road that was coming up for public auction. And when it did, she stood in the middle of 2nd Street and bid on this house against a couple of fishermen. And they kept saying, "Lady, how long are you going to bid on this house?" And she said, "Until I get it." And little did they know that her accountant said you can pay no more than $6,000. And they dropped out and she got the house for $6,000. So figure 55 years ago on Pilot Town Road. But so we started to come down a lot and spend a lot of time at the beach and doing over the house and meeting friends. And then I began to come down long periods of time in the summer, and I started to get together with local artists. And from those artists, we started the Cape Artists. I was actually the person responsible for the name Cape Artists. And I was the president of that organization for probably 10 years. But it was Jack Lewis and Howard Schroeder were very good to us in the beginning. And Howard Schroeder actually, worked with the Cape Artists for a long time, teaching us and everything. The Cape Artists was great. And we painted every week. We picked a site to go to. We started to have artists come and teach, and that was a huge improvement because we all could learn more about watercolor. And I also do the sidewalk art show, and we did it back when we had to get up at 4:30 in the morning and run up to the St. Peter's, put a chair in our spot, chair for everyone else, and then we come back at 7:30 and set up. And I've done that for 41 years.